Hey, here's our second video in our Stand By Me series. We were working on connecting the 5 chords, and today what we're going to do is we're going to put them together in a steady rhythm. Most of the time what people do is like they can play the chords and they can kind of strum it, but it's so out of time it doesn't even sound like the song. So we want to make sure that it actually comes together and sounds like the song. And the key to that is knowing how much time goes by before you change your chord. So really in this video it's pretty straightforward. We're just going to count. And for the Stand By Me song, what's going to happen is we're going to have 2 measures of the G chord. So basically when we play G, we have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and another set of 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we change to E minor. We also get another set of 2 measures. So again, we're going to get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. When we go to the C chord, we're only going to have 1 measure. So when we get to C, we're going to have a set of 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the D7, we get another 1, 2, 3, 4. And when we come back to G, we're going to go back to 2 sets of 4s. So you'll have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This video is going to be a little bit boring, or what you're going to do is a little bit boring, but it's important. So really what I want you to do this time is you're going to strum your chords and make sure the chords happen right on the beat, which means you got time to make the chord changes. So you're going to strum each chord and let it ring for the whole measure. So you're going to go like this. Before I start, I usually count to myself so I know how fast I'm playing. So I think like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, D7, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4. So let's do that again. If you have your guitar, which I'm assuming you do, play along with me. I'm going to count 4. And when we're about to change to the next chord, the key is think ahead to that next chord. That's especially important when you go to the C chord. So most people, when they play the E minor, their 3rd finger, their ring finger, is tucked way back here. And then they're like, I can't make the change fast enough. And that's because that 3rd finger is way over here instead of being ready. So when you get to that E minor, as you start counting that second set of 4s, get that 3rd finger up here so you're ready for that change. All right, so again, we're going to do it and then like be ready for the next chord. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, get ready for E minor, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, get ready for 1, 2, 3, get ready, 1, 2, 3, get ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the key when you're practicing is think ahead to that next chord and get your hands sort of headed in that direction before that first beat comes. It's important that since we don't have any extra strums or anything, that the chords are changing right on the beat. So when we get to beat 1, you should be on top of that next chord instead of just sitting there waiting for that next one. And that's especially important when you go to the C. One right hand tip with this one is when you're playing this, what most of my students do is they'll strum the chord, and then the right hand, as they're making the change, just starts drifting off to the side. Don't let your right hand do that. Right now what happens is when you strum, come right back so you're ready for that next chord. So as soon as I make that strum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, get ready for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One last right hand tip. When you're strumming these chords, when you strum the G, strum all 6 strings. When you strum E minor, strum all 6 strings. When you strum C, you you don't really want to be strumming this low E string, so try not to hit it. Otherwise, it's going to sound like, which is not what you want. You want that sound. And then the big one is when you strum D7, you should be strumming from the D string, from the 4th string. So from there, and what a lot of students will do is they'll strum from here, and it'll sound like that, which will not be good. So practice strumming those chords, 2 sets on the G, 2 sets on E minor, 1 set on the C, 1 set on the D7, back to 2 sets on the G. All right, I'll see you in the 3rd video.